Hi guys, it's just Adam, and today we're going to discuss the Rangers hierarchy, what are they doing wrong at the current moment, why are Patrick Stewart and Tyrrell left out in negotiations till the very end, why are the new American owners taking control from their priorities, stuff like that. So if you like this kind of content, remember to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, put on post notifications, and let's get into it. So I done a similar video last week discussing who do you think the next Rangers manager will be, and it looked set to be Kevin Muscat, but now it looks all the big Fabrizio Romano, David Austin, the German guy. It all looks like it's heading towards Danny Rowe. Whether that's a good appointment, we'll wait and see. I don't know. I don't know. But it was reported by many outlets. Um, I don't know if it was reported by Chris Jack, so it might be unreliable, that it was Parag Marathi and Andrew Kavanagh who were leading discussions in the whole transfer fiasco. And which does look a bad look for Patrick Stewart and Kevin Tyrrell, who are massively under pressure by many Rangers fans, and even non-Rangers fans probably could see it, like me, could probably see it from afar, that there is deep lying issues between the two appointments. I mean, it was discussed yesterday, I saw it on Twitter, that Shermetti, who cost Rangers 10 million, is the same agency as the 49ers, meaning it's easy to sign them. So they're in a partnership. And obviously Tyrrell knows Shermetti for Everton. He spent 15 million there on him and he failed at Everton, so they've spent 10 million at Rangers. But a dark business there. Also, Patrick Stewart was at Man United, but not in the same role, so it's kind of hard to. He's not got experience in that kind of side of the football. And they fully backed Russell Martin, even though a lot of fans and a lot of pundits and a lot of content creators like me said, I don't think it'll work out. Just the style of football, it probably would work out in a more open league, but back fives and low blocks, it's just not going to work. You can't break it down, which is weird for a team that pretty much focuses on pressing. So it's one of them ones you just need to sit back. You see who they appoint. If they appoint somebody who's good, well done. And if they don't, they don't. Kevin Tyrrell, I think he's a man of very dark downsides, because he's probably just going to farm his old club for players who didn't work out there. Not surprised if we get a couple of Man United youngsters because of Patrick Stewart. That's if they don't leave soon. But I'll discuss Danny Rowe, because this video is probably not going to be as long as it should be. Danny Rowe, former Sheffield Wednesday manager. I watched him go quite a lot. I think a lot of people do. In Scotland anyway. Barry Bannon, who the Sheffield Wednesday captain, and Josh Windass, who was formerly at Sheffield Wednesday, says he was a top manager. He adapted to the situation because they were more adapted to long balls and that, so they adapted to that rather than trying to play his style. And then because he came in halfway through a season, and then at the end of the season, pre-season, he started playing his own way and he was getting results and that. And I think he left this summer because, well, if you don't know about Sheffield Wednesday, they're in the mud. Staff not getting paid, stuff like that, no transfer fees, the owner's in deep shit. So you understand why he left. He never got sacked. Well, I'm assuming he's not got sacked. I've done my research, but I've never seen anything about getting sacked. Whereas Russell Martin was sacked before his previous role. People say they are similar managers, but they're not really. This style of football is completely different, and as I said, Danny Rowe is adaptable. He was in for the role at the start of the season, but they obviously opted for Russell Martin. Even David Ancelotti, who they were linked with, he's no worked to at all at Botafogo. They're sitting sixth. They were league champions last season, so just tells you can be a good coach, but you can never be a good manager. Difference, Rangers need a manager, but apparently Danny Rowe is about to be a head coach, so you don't know about these things. But as I'll just summarise with Taylor and Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart was in before the 49ers. Kevin Taylor was after it. So obviously the 49ers have appointed Taylor. That's probably a mistake on their side. But if you look at Leeds, they've worked out as a whole, like with the new ownership. Their stadium, there's a new stadium planned for Ibrox as well. So if you're a Rangers fan, look forward to that master plan, because they've stopped the sports bar where the old mega store was. Stuff like that. The thing with Patrick Stewart, he was there under the old ownership. So if I was the Rangers board, I would kick him. I wouldn't kick him out without a replacement. So find a replacement, get him to start, and then get him to end. So operations are still going smoothly. Stuff like that. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and put in post notifications, and go to our socials at Just Adam, at TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. But one thing is, it's a win at the second day. So if that's it. Enjoy your day, guys, and good